Caitlin Clark, Indiana Fever host Liberty. Here's how to watch last head-to-head matchup. It's the fourth and final regular season head-to-head game between the New York Liberty, 17-3, first in Eastern Conference, versus Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever, 8-13, fifth in Eastern Conference, on Saturday at 1 p.m. at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. The first three meetings have been dominated by the Liberty. New York's won each contest by double digits, including two of those affairs being 36-point blowouts. The last game was a part of the Wnba's Commissioner Cup, where the Liberty jumped out to a 31-13 lead after the first quarter and didn't look back, shooting 58% from the field and 44% from three-point range in New York's 104-68 victory on June 2. Caitlin Clark was held in check by New York as she scored a season-low 3 points on 1 of 10 shooting, including 1 of 7 from behind the three-point line. Right now, there's no better team in the Wnba than the Liberty. They've won 17 of their first 20 games, are 10-1 at the Barclays Center this season, and have only one loss in the conference, a 90-81 defeat versus the Chicago Sky, which came all the way back on May 22. Things have undoubtedly gotten much better for the Fever. After a porous 1-8 start, Indiana's won 7 of its last 12 games, with Clark leading the way as she currently sits third in the Wnba in assists per game at 7.1 in her rookie season. Clark's taken it to the next level during this recent stretch, where she's had double-digit assists in 3 of the Fever's last 4 games. Will the Liberty continue to dominate and sweep the season series, or can Clark and the Fever get their revenge on Saturday afternoon? Here's how to tune into this Eastern Conference showdown in Indiana this weekend. What channel is Liberty versus Fever on? The Liberty Fever matchup will be airing exclusively on CBS at 1 p.m. Following this weekend's matinee, the Liberty only have a handful of Saturday afternoon games that are all road contests, including a rematch of last year's Wnba finals against the Aces later this month. Saturday, July 6 at 1 p.m. at Indiana Fever. Saturday, July 13 at 1 p.m. at Chicago Sky. Saturday, July 17 at 4 p.m. at Las Vegas Aces. Where can you stream Liberty versus Fever game this weekend? If you don't have CBS, no need to worry, as Wnba is currently offering a free 7-day trial for new subscribers on the streaming service. What are the odds, and who's favored to win between the Liberty and Fever? Unsurprisingly, the league's best team are still big favorites to win on the road, with the Liberty seeking their 18th win of the season already, an accomplishment they didn't achieve last season until July 27. Here's the current betting odds for the spread, total and moneyline for Saturday's game in Indiana. Spread: Liberty -8, -108. Fever plus 8.5, -110. Total: over 168.5 points, -110. Under 168.5 points, -105. Moneyline: Liberty -360, bet $360 to win $100. Fever plus 290, bet $100 to win $290. New York Liberty versus Indiana Fever prediction for Saturday. There's no denying the Fever have picked up their play in recent weeks. They're in prime position to be right in the thick of things down the stretch for a potential playoff berth, as there's only 2 games separating them from the current 6th-place Phoenix Mercury. Even with the recent success, there's nobody playing quite as well as the Liberty are right now. Indiana has been much better at home at this point, 4-4, compared to on the road, 4-9. But the franchise would need to pull off arguably the upset of the season, so far in order to take down New York.